Okay, I don't even have it in me to make an intro because it will be the third time that I do. I have tried to make this video 2 times already. The first video didn't record any of it. The second video had no audio. I was talking to myself the entire fucking time. I'm going to lose my mind. If you guys do like this video, just know it took a lot more effort than it probably should have. Drop a like down below, and if you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, so drop a sub. That's the third time I've said that shit today, but it's fine. We're okay. I'm not mad. Man, I had such a good fucking game, too. I was doing good with my loops because I'm trying to learn Survivor, so I was doing good on my loops, and then I booped the snoot of a pidge who let me leave. It was so fun, and that was going to be my final game of that video, and now I got to talk about the shit with Divinity and Nikke again, and the thing with me getting all the Lara Croft games, and oh, I'm going to lose it. So yeah, I'm trying to learn Survivor a lot more, so I've only played Survivor games today. I played a killer game. In the first time I tried to record this video, I played Trickster at the end of it. So the last video that doesn't exist anymore, but the previous attempt at making this video, I did like 3 or 4 Survivor games, and they were all pretty fun, so. I'm going to start this off with saying Michael is leaving DBD. So is Laurie Strode. So if you do not have the Halloween chapter with Myers, Laurie Strode, or their cosmetics, get them. I think they're half off right now until sometime in January. You might want to fact check that, though. And just know that without Michael Myers, DBD likely wouldn't exist anymore. That chapter is where a lot of people got back, or I shouldn't say back into, but a large part of the player base came when Myers did, and especially Laurie, one of the most iconic duos in horror. So if you do want those characters, I would say 100% go get them, as this will likely be the last time that you are able to get them. So I mentioned the whole Divinity thing before, and clearly yeah, this will be the first time you're hearing about it, but Divinity ended up having an article come out yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, but it was yesterday that I saw it. Speaking of Myers, we're against one. But basically what ended up happening was there was an article that ended up coming out, and it basically said that Larian was going to be using generative AI. They were going to start using Gen AI to do concept art, and not just concept art, but also a lot more. So like storyboards, some research and stuff, and all that. And so basically they a couple people from Larian on Twitter had to basically denounce that article, and they had to essentially confirm that that's not what's happening. So Larian is going to start using AI to help with the very, very, very early stages of production. Basically, if you know anything about game dev, pre-production, so like this is when the game likely doesn't even exist. Use obviously other references and Google and stuff to get information and to get inspiration and ideas and try to bring the idea of the game that they have to life. They're going to start using AI to do that more efficiently, so they're not spending days and weeks doing it, but it's not replacing anybody. The whole thing with the concept art was false. They're not using any generative AI to generate images or things that you'll find in games. They had to actively confirm that. So there will be 0 generative AI anywhere in Divinity. They're only using AI to help further the sort of like really early stages of development and getting the ideas and references all in one place. I was also a bit concerned. I don't support AI in the generative sense at all. I think generative AI is disgusting. It shouldn't even exist. But so yeah, the stuff with Divinity, it was taken out of context. So the people who actually work at Larian ended up sort of giving context to the situation and basically denounced all of what that article said. I wonder if I should try it for the flashlight. Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't go over there for the, oh, hello. I think that's it on the Divinity stuff. Basically, the article was out of context. They gave context. There will be no generative AI, and they explained how they're using it to basically put everything together. The other stuff that I wanted to talk about was the Nikke stuff. So if you play Nikke, or if you're new to Nikke, or you just don't have Rappy, they're rerunning Rappy Red Hood on January 1st. So if you don't play the game, or rather you just don't have Rappy or you're new to the game, what I'm going to tell you is I think that... Oh, wait, no, he has the thing for the Mori. What I'm going to tell you is definitely pick up Rappy Red Hood if you don't have her yet. And if you're new and you don't know what units are good, she's one of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. So definitely go get Rappy Red Hood. Some other stuff involving Nikke, though. Basically, Shift Up ended up posting a dev update, like a dev blog. But basically, Shift Up ended up posting a dev update for Nikke. I also believe it was now 2 days ago, but I saw it yesterday. Basically, they were explaining in the dev update their future updates, the things that they plan to do for quality of life, and a bunch of other stuff, but they mentioned Goddess Fall. They mentioned that it was not easy to write Goddess Fall because, this is going to be a spoiler, but they ended up killing off 3 characters in Goddess Fall, and a lot of people were not happy about it. Rightfully so. I mean, you can be mad. But more importantly, what ended up happening was apparently the devs were receiving threats. By the way, if you support sending threats to devs of any kind, don't interact with my channel. I don't want you here. I don't support sending threat to devs. They made some points, and I agreed with some points from the community. Basically, so they ended up killing Isabel, Haran, and Noah. So Haran, Noah, and Isabel are all canon and confirmed to be dead. I might just have to rat. I don't want to, but I don't have much of a fun. Well, actually, no, he's only on first hook. Like I said, I agree with some points that people were making, more so related to... It didn't feel like they were fleshed out all that much before they died. So they weren't in any major chapters. They were in a couple, don't get me wrong. They were in a couple, and they weren't really in any events. They were in one. They were really only in 1 or 2 chapters, so a lot of people are rightfully mad about that, and I agree. I think that they should have been fleshed out more, and I'm a bit sad that they were killed off before that was able to happen, but I think that the game having stakes like that is important. For the record, I've mentioned it, I think, in the video itself that I made on Goddess Fall. Scarlet is one of my favorite characters, same with Helm and Blanc. I watched Scarlet literally get rocked in a cutscene from Goddess Fall, so, you know, my favorite characters are not safe. Like, let's be serious, they're not safe. So if anything were to also happen to Helm or Blanc, I wouldn't necessarily be mad, but I would understand where people were coming from, right? The thing is, they set the tone of Nikke in the very first chapter, where you literally watch a character get killed, an established character get killed in the first chapter of the game. So, like, this shouldn't have been something people weren't expecting or, like, anticipating, because it was right there in front of you that it was going to happen. I'm also glad that they're doing something like other gacha games don't do, where they literally canonically kill characters. It's cool. But yes, I do agree that they should have been fleshed out more prior to that, because they didn't really have any, which is a bit sad, but I mean, what are you going to do, right? So that was that with Nikke. I think that's everything for Nikke in Divinity. I'm going to pray to God. I swear, I'm just saying, if this doesn't record with audio, or it just doesn't record, or whatever it may be, I'm not making a video today. I will not make a video. I don't care. I will upload tomorrow, because this is shit that I've had to talk about 3 times now, and it's the same thing. I'm talking about it in the same way, the same words, everything. You would have thought it was scripted. It's not. I'm firing this off my dome. ADHD is killing me, and I just, it's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, Corrupt Intervention. All right, so it's Trapper with Corrupt Intervention. He's, like, over in that corner, then. All right, I'm going to mention it again, but I ended up getting every Tomb Raider game, the OG series. I ended up getting the collection for 1 and 3, or 1, 2, and 3 remastered, or whatever that collection is. Same with the 4, 5, and 6. I ended up getting that collection as well. I had those on Xbox back when I was a console player. I also had the Reboot trilogy on Xbox as well, back when I was once again a console player. I don't think I had them on PlayStation though. I think it's only been Xbox I've had them. So PlayStation, I'm sorry, I didn't get them on there, but what I ended up doing is I've had the Reboot trilogy on Steam for a little bit now. So there was a bundle that you can get all of them. And the collections for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, they were both on sale. It was actually cheaper for me to get that bundle because I already own the reboots. or like I guess the new trilogy. I already own that. So the bundle itself was on sale along with the collections that were also on sale. So the trilogy I already own, which made the bundle itself cheaper then and there, but also since I already own them, it made, like I said, the whole thing cheaper. So I just did that. I ended up getting 6 Tomb Raider games for literally, I think it was like 20 bucks. Whoa, hello. Hit him with a snowball. Hit him with it again. One more. Oh, we missed. One more. Oh yeah, also I've played against 2 Lightborn gamers today. I haven't played against a Lightborn in at least a couple weeks. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to make a video on any of the Tomb Raider games. Unless I do, then, I mean, I'm a fucking liar. But I'm not going to make it a series, and I plan to play those just in my own time. So if you see me on those in the videos, there you go. One more. Okay, he's going for that hook. At least he's not taking us to the basement. That'd be a little problematic, I guess. But, yeah, so I've played against 2 Lightborns today. Like I said, I haven't played against Lightborn in weeks, so it's not that I care. It's just shocking to me. I have live. It's just shocking to me because, like I said, I haven't played against it in a very good amount of time, so I'm gonna get hit here for sure. Oh, he didn't take me to basement. Okay. It was right there. He could have done it. I think I've exhausted everything that I talked about before. I talked about Divinity and the AI stuff that was out of context. I talked about Nikke, Rappy Red Hood rerun, and Goddess Fall stuff. I talked about getting every Tomb Raider game. I think that's it. I'll make up a new topic, though. I saw PoE 2 ended up getting updated. Not that I particularly care, to be honest with you. PoE 2 is a great game. I like it, but it is a bit dry aside from like when they add cosmetics, and they added a lot of cosmetics to that game already. And to a point, it feels like they care more about the cosmetics than they do the game itself. So I'll probably spin that new update at some point, but my opinions of PoE 2 are, so far anyway, not super good. I mean, from a gameplay perspective, it's fun, but, you know, like I said, it suffers a bit. Nancy's in Chase, so I'm going to go grab this. By the way, if you have any advice for me on how to get better at Survivor, let me know. I'm not great at Survivor, clearly, so I'll take any and all advice, especially on builds. I'm just kind of running something I put together with perks that I like using, so let me know. I'll take any of it, so. Okay, I did. All right, I saw him place this trap, so I wanna get rid of it. All right, there we go. All right, there's this trap as well. Aw, where was that at? Oh, it's behind us. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that guy. No way. I need more snow skulls. I'm trying to see if I can find like a random trap somewhere out here, but I can't. So I mean, I guess that's good. Oh, hello. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go down, and I'm probably gonna die for it, but I'm gonna pray someone goes and gets that Laura. Oh, I just realized that person's still on hook. This guy's doing a gen. It might be cooked. It might be just a smidge cooked. Unless someone can get this Laura, then I will be very happy with my sacrifice. Man, and now I'm starting to wish I ended up actually getting audio on that other video, because I ended that video with a pig game where I booped the fuck out of that snoot, and I was having fun. Does she have UB? Fucking no, Ed? Oh, God. All right, I'm sorry if this video ends up not being that long, but I can't. So I tried to record this, like I said, 2 different times. Each time it was 50 minutes, and it was hectic, so I'm done for today at least. But if you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below. If you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, so drop a sub. Like I said earlier, I did just make a new introduction video. It is much better. It's 27 minutes of me just yapping my ass off, so if you want to learn more about me, go check that out. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all later.